Hey baselings! Today we have something special day. Here I have the Lowlander by Sander De Gier guitars from the Netherlands. I'm pretty sure I do not pronounce his name correctly, so I'm very sorry, Sander. It's Sander De Gier or De Gier or whatever. It's Dutch. Please forgive me. So the Lowlander, as you can clearly see, is inspired by the Gibson Thunderbird. And the Thunderbird was played by many legendary bassists. Just to name a few, it was John Entwistle from The Who, it was Roger Glover from Deep Purple. Later on, it was Nicky Six from Motley Crue. And a lot of these players also tend to modify or optimize their Thunderbird to their likings, like John Entwistle did with the Fender Bird. He mounted a Fender P-neck to his Thunderbird. So no surprise that the Thunderbird inspired a lot of different luthiers to come up with their own ideas and modernize it or optimize it to their likings and of course their customers' likings. And so did Sander De Gier with a Lowlander. First thing that is very obvious and that is a difference to the original Thunderbird is the shaping, of course. This one is more curvy and looks a little more elegant than the original does. Another thing that you clearly see is the very nice curving of the center block. We have a neck through construction, of course, and this is the neck that also is the center block for pickups and bridge. And here it is nicely curved. It looks much better on this one here. Of course, we have different pickups. We have Lollar pickups right here. We have a two-piece bridge as in the original, but as you can see, this one looks more solid and more stable than it does on the Gibson instruments. We have two volume controls, one for each pickup, and we have an overall tone blend. So the instrument is completely passive, of course. If you know De Gier guitars and basses, you know that Sander gets inspired by traditional instruments, and like many other luthiers too, he brings in his own modern, creative, new ideas to optimize these concepts. As you might know, the original Thunderbird has its problems. It often cracked right here. The neck from the original Thunderbird was thinner and the headstock was way more angled than here. So it tended to break right here. So that's one thing Sander, of course, thought about, and one thing Sander optimized by not angling the headstock as much as in the original, by putting some more wood, some more beef right here to make it more solid, to make it more stable. By putting in graphite reinforcements to the neck itself. If you know the original Thunderbird, you know that these instruments are neck heavy as hell. And that, of course, comes from the lower strap button, which was mounted right here. Not so at the Lowlander. The strap buttons are here at the neck joint and here. And you see it's Dunlop strap locks. And of course, in this position, the Dunlop strap locks make a lot of sense because you don't feel them. This very bass is owned by a Dutch bass player called Michael van Schie, whatever. Again, it's Dutch. I'm very sorry. And he was kind enough to supply me with the instrument and to supply me with his strap. And on his strap, of course, you find the Dunlop strap locks. And here we are. Look at that. That's a real comfy position. For an instrument this style, very, very comfy. For two reasons. First, it's not neck diving. And second, for this lower position of the strap button, it comes a little more towards the player, so you don't have to go that far out for the lower positions on the neck. And that makes it very comfortable to play and very comfy just to handle. Very, very well done. So, bass people, this is the Lowlander by De Gier from the Netherlands. If you're interested in Sander De Gier's instruments, the Lowlander or his other models, please find the link to his webpage below. Please leave a comment, please leave a like. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next week. Thanks. Bye.